one of the things, just not on the other. Hello, everyone. We are live now.
Perfect.
Perfect. I love that for us.
Oh,
Welcome
Lord.
here to the day of the Skibbity Toilet.
Oh, God,
The
the
day
skibbity
of
toilet.
the-
Skibbity
get
Toilet
outta
is
here.
now on
The end.
Fortnite.
Okay.
All right.
Are canceling.
The Antichrist is here.
Yeah, already canceled.
All right.
Weird.
For the people watching
Minutes in.
in the Discord, you can see what I see, right?
Yes.
The stream?
Paused.
Okay, and can you hear
Let's
it?
do this thing.
Give me one moment
Yes.
here. I'm opening it up.
Awesome.
Yep, I could also hear it.
Perfect. So we should be good. All right. If anyone introduce us or whatever, feel free. Or actually see how we're looking on YouTube, because I want to make sure we're good there.
I'll open up YouTube. Give me a sec.
Yeah.
Okay.
While you're doing that,
Hello.
I'm gonna go kill my cat. Be right back.
Cool. Hi, everybody.
We
It's-
do not support and
Actually, you know what? I'm also gonna go murder. I'm just gonna go murder my cat too. Why not?
Someday. Hi, everybody. It's me, Fee, and I'm here with my co-hosts, Sly, Frank, and Mario, as we live react to the Game Awards. And by Game Awards, I mean the Indie Game Awards, because those
the real
are-
Game Awards.
Exactly. I wasn't gonna say it. Sly did it for me. So we're here.
I will say it for you.
I'm real excited, real pumped. And yeah, it's
Yeah.
been a time. It's
I
a
will
long time in the
say-
running. So
Oh, yeah.
We were so honored to be judges as an outlet for the inaugural Indie Game Awards. We do not know who any of the winners will be, so these
I
will
voted
be
for
genuine,
Balatro.
fresh reactions. Did you? You did it. Not once did you
I don't
rank
think-
Balatro #1.
Did I? I don't
No.
even. Actually, I don't remember most of my votes.
That's okay.
It's
I have
been a
them
minute.
sitting directly
a
in
minute.
front of me.
Yeah, it's been a minute. I don't really remember what I voted for.
That is for some good stuff. I was surprised that we had some crossover, because usually we have some pretty different tastes. So
Welcome to the Indie Game Awards. My name is Mike Towndrow.
And I'm Kyle Stevenson.
hello.
We're a couple
Here,
of folks
Mike.
behind 6-1 Indie, a collective focus on shining the spotlight on the indies through showcases and now the Indie Game Awards.
What is an indie game?
Hell
That's been the big question everyone's been asking since the award season last year. Is it about the money behind the game or some of the publishing that's going on? Is it having the independent freedom to execute your creative vision? Maybe it's that scrappy spirit we all have, like when you film an award ceremony in a beautiful studio and then the footage has a ton of technical issues, so you film your bits the week before the awards at home. Don't worry, next year will look a lot better. However you define indie, tonight
Oof,
means
ouch.
community. Tonight is about the people who are pushing this industry forward. We're excited to have you here as we all kick off something that will hopefully outlive us all.
The IGAs represent a future where indie professionals work harmoniously together, a future that leads towards the definitive annual celebration of the indie scene. It's bigger than 6-1 Indie or any individual organization alone. Showcases such as Women-Led Games, Latin American Game Showcase, Wholesome Games, and Games for Games.
Side note: I need to figure out
Part of making tonight
the
a
shelving
reality, along with
Kyle
journalists,
has in the
content
background
creators,
because I need
institutes,
those
and
for
more
my
who
figures and
hold a
shit.
passion for
Oh
indies.
yeah.
One
I also
word.
wanna take a moment to
IKEA.
give a special thanks to the
I'm pretty
sponsors.
sure they're the same
Awards
IKEA ones
and
I've
every
been looking
last
at.
second to support this future that we're building towards. Pocket Pair, Very Okay Vinyl, V Publishing, and the Powell Group.
We also want to give a special shout out to our friends at Playcrafting in Brookland, who are currently hosting the official viewing party in New York City.
Now, in case you missed it, the IGAs are solely an awards-only ceremony recognizing the achievements of the developers and their games throughout the past year. There are no new game announcements tonight. 6-1 Indie put out 2 banger showcases earlier in the year, and our friends at Women-Led Games, Latin American Games Showcase, Wholesome Games, and Day of the Devs put out outstanding shows last week. So if you missed them, we encourage you to go back and check them out after tonight's show. So before we get into the awards, here is a brief rundown on how the nominees were selected.
All of our nominees have either launched or released in 1.0 between November 1st, 2023 and November 1st, 2024. To ensure a diverse selection of indie games across all categories, each game can be nominated for only one general category. This rule does not apply to the community
so
management,
incredible.
industry impact, and game of the year categories. For a detailed rundown of eligibility and how our nominees were selected, head to the link at the bottom of the screen.
And remember, tonight is a celebration. There's a reason you're not going to hear the word winner tossed around tonight. If your favorite game doesn't receive an award or wasn't nominated, that's okay. There were a lot of games out there. We encourage you to champion all of them in a positive light and continue supporting the developers.
A great way to start is head to the official IGA Steam event, where you can find all of tonight's nominees, presenters, partners, and so many more indies from this past year.
And with that, it's time for us to get the hell out of the devs' way and start the evening.
Our first presenters launched their debut game last year and gave everyone a little case of sea madness.
Nice.
Black Salt Games.
That's cool.
Hi, we're Black Salt Games, developers of Dredge. Our first
Woo.
award celebrates a handful of the games that introduced
That t-shirt is sick, like all of them. I'm obsessed with
Oh.
all of these t-shirts.
I love the fish one. That's so cool.
Courage and dedication. Taking that leap was daunting, especially in the current state of the industry.
Here are the nominees for debut game. A Ranger.
This
by
is so cool
Amateur
having
Adventures
industry
LLC.
people presenting
Yeah.
all of these.
Little Guardsman.
I
by
need to play
Hilltop
this
Games.
game. Well, both of them.
I need to play all of these games, and I don't have the time or the money to do so.
I spent as much time as I could during the voting process to play the games that were provided,
Mhm.
By Moon Lagoon.
and I tried my best.
Right. We're trying our best out here.
By Hammer 95.
Nice.
Worldless. by
Yeah, I gotta play
Moon
this game.
Studios.
I own it. I just haven't had time to play it.
Mm-hmm.
And the Indie Game Award goes to Little Kitty, Big City by Double Dagger Studios.
Nice.
Oh hell yeah!
Nice.
This is another one I want to try
Carlos
out too.
is the only one who ranked to that number one. So shout out Carlos.
Right from the start. That's a high bar.
I love this.
Thank you guys.
That has a lot of cats.
Oh,
Look at the cat in the box. Look at the cat in the box.
Little Kitty Big City.
It's adorable. He's falling asleep. They
Oh.
replaced him.
And I and everyone on the team.
Look at the one in
so
the background. Oh, there he's gone.
We're so excited.
Shout out to the two on the chair.
Hold on, guys.
Shout out to this
Tuxedo, little
whole
tuxedo.
cat-like system they got going on
I
here.
mean, fuck
Why
these
are
you
cats.
see-
I'm
look at
holding
the
a
building
cat.
With a cat cafe? I don't know.
These
That's
cat in my
The whole
arms.
fucking house back there. Do you see this?
Yeah.
Just cats.
I need that cat tree.
Games, but this is the first game that I worked on where people
Oh wait. Oh,
regularly send me messages telling me
the cat's
how
back in the
much
box.
game has positively
He's holding it down.
made things better for them, and that just means so much to me.
I'm sorry, dude. You're awesome, but you're getting completely upshown by all of these.
Set out to create something that
Yeah, it was a mistake to put all these cats here because like I'm more distracted by the cats than what's going on here.
Just relax and de-stress. And
I love
Why
this.
can't I
so
work in a
much.
place where they have like a cat room?
know that
You know what I mean?
this is hell as people.
Do you not have cat cafes in Chicago?
Yeah, but you have to pay for that. I don't want to go pay for
You
anything.
work there.
I want to get paid and then walk into a room and there's just a bunch of cats.
Yeah, that means you work at the cat cafe, Frank.
Exactly.
No, I don't want to work at the cat cafe.
No, that's what I just said. You go work at the cat cafe.
No, I
Oh,
want
bring your
this
work
job.
to the cat cafe.
Bring my cats to wherever I
You're
work.
not gonna get paid to go there.
The game had its first initial jettison into the public eye. I want to thank all the wonderful people at Nintendo and Microsoft. I want to thank
My cat is very distressed why there's cats on the screen.
Toys, a shell in the pit, local heroes, and all the hardworking localizers. IOI Gamer, Pop Agenda.
Can we just have the cats for the rest of the show?
Honestly,
Yeah, honestly.
All of our playtesters. And thank you to the
can we we all take pictures of our cats and then just make that our cameras for the rest of the show?
Sure.
I love this.
But most of all, I want to thank the cats who make our lives better every day. Go hug your kitties.
Hell yeah, I love my cats.
We're cat. We love cats. We're a pro cat podcast.
We are. This is very much Hera, in a nutshell.
Oh yeah.
Games are meant to be played by everyone.
Black cat
So
energy.
please
Anybody who's had a black
fantastic
cat, you know
efforts
exactly what that is.
towards making that the standard
I'm
for our
this
industry.
fucking guy.
What?
Hi, my name's Jarves, and I'm a community manager at Raw Fury. But when I'm not doing that, you can find me consulting on accessibility in our industry, both in the games we make and behind the scenes. Making our industry more accessible for neurodiverse and disabled developers and players is the thing that I am most passionate about. So it was a genuine honor when I was asked to present this year's
Is it bad that I'm always looking at people's backgrounds, just like what they got, what kind of figures they got?
Not a bad thing.
I love their Hades pin.
To tell stories and create entire worlds. But that's most impactful when everybody can experience it. Our next category
90% sure that's Makima on the
make
top left there.
accessibility a priority, ensuring their game is playable to everybody regardless of ability. These developers have shown exceptional thought, empathy, and a deep understanding of the diverse needs of the gaming community as a whole. Here are the nominees for notable achievement in accessibility. Another Crab's Treasure by Aggro Crab.
Oh shit, Aggro Crab
I
represented.
mean, the best accessibility about that game is you can just get a gun and say, "Screw you, boss."
By Shift Back Tick.
This one looks fucking incredible.
Pine Hearts by Hyperluminal Games.
Love it.
Steam World Heist 2 by Thunderfall Development.
Nice.
Surmount, a mountain climbing adventure by Jasper Opperell and Indiana Jonas.
The names.
Indiana Jonas is a wild name.
It's a killer name.
And the Indie Game
love
Award
a good
goes to
name.
Another Crab's Treasure by Aggro Crab.
Right. Congratulations,
God, this
Steve.
acceptance video is gonna be unhinged.
Thank you.
If you're seeing this, it means we won.
Yes. Yes, we
so
are.
Thank you so much. Oh my god, thank you to the IGA.
Why is he holding the
Oh, shit.
camera?
It's an incredible honor to receive the
You know what? I love it when you can
nerd.
see the reflection in the background.
which is
Too.
achievement and accessibility.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm Nick. I'm the studio head.
He's just the only one in the room.
And for us, when designing Another Crab's Treasure, accessibility was always something we had in mind. You know, this game is inspired by a genre and a type of game that is notorious for its difficulty, and even sometimes its crypticness and unapproachability by design, right? But, you know, for us, that's where we said,
Is there like
this is an
rumbling in his
opportunity
video as well?
to introduce new players to
Oh
the
yeah.
the crab have a gun
there's
to him?
an AC rumbling
Is that
in the
what-
background.
When
Sly.
designing Another Crab's
Is
Treasure,
that what I'm getting here? Is the
It's an
does the
AC.
crab pointing like holding him hostage? Should we call help?
To me, accessibility just means, you know,
Also, shout out. Fuck it, everybody loves a good P99, dude.
to enjoy this game we made.
We also
Why
love a
would you
good
want anything
turtleneck. You
else
know what I
as a
mean?
developer?
Good turtleneck and
Truly.
chain. I just
We
missing the
love a
chain
good
though.
But hey,
Also, I want his
we
glasses.
know why we really
Hold
I'm
on,
just here to
I'm
steal
adding
his
them right now. You're
wardrobe.
missing
Yeah.
the chain.
Kill the gun.
Yes.
Yes,
The gun lets
that was
you
the best
kill
part.
any enemy in one hit, and you can enable the gun in the accessibility menu.
That's how I want to
And
play
you
my
can play with the gun
Souls-like
the whole
games.
game, and
Just
that's
with the
cool.
gun and just go wabam.
Yeah, I mean, it was.
I would
a
still
good
die.
idea.
I love how
And I
sad the
appreciate
crab looks
the,
with the gun.
accessibility
He doesn't want to be
advocates
holding a
that we were
gun.
talking to at the time. Thank you.
He wants to
Like
find
a little
treasure, not
cry.
a gun.
co-signing this idea and not making me feel like an asshole for doing it.
He wants treasure, not a
And,
Glock.
You know, I think what this speaks to is
I
No,
added
that-
aggro crab
just the idea that accessibility
on the
should be
IGN stream, and I asked him, I was like, "How you gonna wear the turtleneck but no chain?" And he responded, "Whenever I do this, people tell me I look like that one picture of The Rock."
Real.
Take this opportunity to say
That's a good response.
to my co-founder Kaylin
Woo.
and everyone on our team who just did an amazing job making such a big and impressive game at the small indie studio that we have. I want to thank.
I have a
our
bass
partners,
addressed on
who
my
helped
headphones,
us
and all I
through the
can feel is
incredible
the
feat
rumble of that
self-publishing an indie
AC.
game. So Kowloon Knights,
You're good. I don't hear any AC rumble.
Local heroes.
No, it's in the actual,
Is
like,
it?
in the video, yeah.
I want to thank.
Damn, I don't hear it. Maybe I'm losing my. I think I'm losing it.
All your
I hear it, yeah.
achievements are pushing the
Or maybe
It's not
because I don't
bad.
have a-
It's
is it on
just
the
a-
left? I don't have my left channel in.
Thank you. I want to thank my mom and dad.
I don't know.
my
I can't
team's
hear it.
moms
I
and
can
dads,
just feel
and
it.
Your mom and dad, and you, the gamer,
Man.
for spending $30
Shout out to all the
getting
parents.
Dark Bob Souls.
Yeah, shout out to the
Thank you.
parents.
We love parents.
Beautiful game, by the way. Just absolutely
Gorgeous.
like the
Yeah,
colors.
I know my hair's a different color. Someone let PT loose with the crayons. Anyway, whilst we're on the subject of accessibility,
Real.
it's my pleasure to introduce to you an individual who's building a new discovery platform that's focused entirely on gamers with disabilities. To tell us more about
The
it,
Claw.
please welcome Armin Nabari.
How do you know if you can play a game? That's the question that started this whole project. Currently, it's really hard
Oh, is
for
this
gamers with disabilities to find games
the
that support
Can I Play
their
That
needs. It
person?
ultimately comes down to a lot of manual research, and that's hours upon hours of trying to use search engines, looking at different reviews to discern whether or not a game supports someone's needs. And sometimes
I'll be
for
right
certain
back.
needs like content triggers or different forms of accessibility, you really don't know unless you're also willing to potentially get spoiled for a game's story. So we wanted to make a spoiler-free, easy, accessible, fast way to find out, does a game meet my accessibility needs? My name is Armand Nobari. I have founded a studio called Good Trouble, and we're making a new way to discover accessible games called Able to Play. Able to Play is a website where gamers can discover
Okay.
games based on their personal accessibility needs. It's super easy to find a game on Able to Play. You add your needs and preferences to your accessibility profile. It's completely private and secure. And then when you browse games, you'll get a personalized accessibility score on every game that shows you exactly how well it meets your specific needs and preferences. We make it really, really easy to just browse and immediately see how well a game supports your needs. Click into it, get all the details, you get a summary. It's really, really easy to use. It's completely free, and it's completely private and encrypted. This project
We
was
love free.
inspired from
We
what
love
I checked
private and
earlier in
encrypted.
life. I was in the hospital going through chemotherapy, fighting, and eventually beat cancer. And games are what got me through
Fuck
that
yeah.
experience. You know, I would escape to whole
Oh,
other
yeah.
worlds going through chemo. But for friends in the hospital,
is
that I
really
was
dope.
meeting,
I
they
also want to
couldn't
give a
jump in
shout
and
out
play games
to
like I could due to
caniplaythat.com.
various
They do
accessibility
accessible
challenges.
reviews, and
That
I
experience
live and die
really
by that
stuck with me over
website.
the years, and at a certain point, I just said, you know, there has to be a better way to discover if a game is accessible enough for you to play. Over the last year, we've spoken to thousands of gamers with disabilities, and we learned there's no one-size-fits-all magic accessibility solution. Everyone's needs are so nuanced and personal, so building a platform that really supports that and adapts to each user was really our North Star in guiding how we built Able to Play. Personally, as a cancer survivor, I live with a disability, and around 1 in 3 gamers do too. So whether you need subtitles of a certain size, support for color blindness or more, or you're someone with very specific content requirements for the games you play, Able to Play is for you. I invite you to join us on Able to Play, and I hope you discover a new favorite game, because everyone deserves to play their way.
I'm
Thank you.
curious if there's something on there specifically about like motion sickness in a video game, like if
Probably.
it's going to cause it.
Yeah, I would take a look and venture and see what they kind of provide for you.
Dynamic game popped off the screen.
Yeah.
Hi, I'm Greg Labanov, director of indie game projects such as Beastie Ball, Chicory, Colorful Tale, and Wandersong, and I'm here today to present to
Oh, wow.
you the nominees for
All
the
of
Visual
these
Design
t-shirts
Award.
are so fun.
Visual design is probably one
I
of
should
my
have
favorite
worn
aspects of
my
games to
Wholesome
work
Games
on.
t-shirt.
I think
Missed
visuals are a
opportunity.
really, really important part of any game project because they are the window to the soul of what your game is. You know, by making decisions about what to show and what not to show and how to show it, you kind of make decisions about, you know, what your vision of the world is and what your universe, you know, what your game is about, right? But there is also the thing that the first thing players will see and what draws them into your game in the first place. So it's, you know, a really important part of any game direction is what the art looks like. So we're here today to celebrate some nominees that have made awesome projects that look both gorgeous and are using their art as a holistically interesting part of the experience. So yeah, here are the
And
nominees
shout
for
out to
visual
the people
design.
who actually use the promo
Advent
art in the
Lotus
style
by
of the
Switchfoot
game.
Studios. Crow Country by SFB Games.
I gotta play this game.
It's very good.
I've been meaning to.
It's very, very good.
Harold Halibut.
What's also great about the game is you can take all the enemies out and just do the puzzles.
Ooh, I do love puzzles.
Claymation.
Games.
I
Hunty.
loved this one. Yeah.
The Plucky Squire. By all
This is
possible
also
features.
a fantastic fun
Adorable.
game.
Hell yeah.
And Ultros.
Shout out to PlayStation Plus for allowing me to play it.
Nice.
And the Indie Game Award goes to Harold Halibut.
Nice.
By Slow
Hell yeah.
Rose.
Nice.
Oh, nice.
Shout out to Harold Halibut.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
You play
My
this
name is
on
Onat,
Game
and I'm
Pass,
the
guys.
director and composer of
How are we
Heritage.
doing on the
And on behalf of our
predictions?
entire
If you,
team, I would like to say how
anybody pick this game?
grateful
Okay,
we
so
are to receive
of
this
nobody picked
award
this game for
visual design.
our number one
Thank you
overall.
to the Indie Game Awards
We had
organizers and
Fee,
judges.
Mario, and
It
Carlos
truly
with
means the
Plucky
world to us.
Squire, Frank
For those
with
of
Bo,
you who might
Pass
not know,
Teal
we
Lotus,
spend a
and I picked
huge
Hanchi.
portion of our lives working on this game.
But they all look
13
great,
years, in
so
fact, which
but we're all winners.
is a third of my life.
Yeah.
And we had moments where
Yeah,
we
but I
wondered
wanna
if this
win.
ambitious
3D
idea would
3D printer
actually
spotted.
go
Bamboo
through.
Labs. Is that a Bamboo Labs? It is a
don't have
Bamboo
any-
Labs.
Finally sharing this world with you. The heart and soul
I want
of
that
Harold
printer so bad
Halibut's
behind him.
lie in its handmade approach. Every character, every set piece, every tiny prop you
I'm
see
eating some
on
trail
the
mix.
screen
What is
was
this?
sculpted, painted, and
What
assembled
are you
by
talking?
hand.
What?
Gary Halibut?
We wanted
No,
to
when
create
I'm
something that
looking at
felt
my camera.
tactile and
That
alive.
looks like a
Oh, I can't
dried
even see you on the
pepper
camera, dude.
or a dried piece of
Oh,
lettuce.
no, you've been frozen on my
Push the
end.
boundaries of
I've been
what a modern
frozen?
He doesn't
game
even
could
exist.
look
He
like.
doesn't even exist in
Yeah.
Ninja
Oh
right
shit!
now.
No wonder
Oh,
you're
no,
not
I see him
responding
in
to my
Ninja.
shit.
For visual
I
design.
can see. No, I can see you in
Oh.
Ninja. You're moving around and everything. You showed me like a
I
Try to
green
refresh it
piece
for you
of.
guys.
Every single person who
Okay.
put
I mean,
their
it's working for me.
creativity,
I don't know what the hell's going on.
and occasional tears into Harold
What
Halibut.
is that?
Thank you.
Don't eat it.
You stuck around through the ups
Zucchini,
and
maybe?
downs and the weird experimental
Cucumber?
phases.
I don't know.
Why is it green?
We also want to thank
What is
our
it?
I don't
supporters and
know.
Community, your encouragement.
Let me
made the
see
tough
it.
Have you ever had a
times easier.
vegetable before? You can't tell me.
Every every keep going helped.
Oh, is that
I
not
guess-
like a
guess
dried
if there's
kiwi?
one thing to take
Is it a
Maybe.
kiwi? Maybe
this
it's a little too green to be a kiwi. Like in the middle to be a kiwi, right? Am I crazy? It could be a kiwi actually. You know what? You know
My
what?
vote
That from
is
that
dried
angle,
kiwi.
I think I see it. I think I see what you're talking about now. Because the other angle he had it at, it looked like a just like a fucking piece of green plastic.
Probably next year.
Mm,
We are
That's
so
valid.
grateful, and we hope you enjoy Harold Halibut as much as we enjoy.
I still gotta play this game.
Thanks again,
It's a
and
blind spot.
enjoy the rest of the show.
Who and where are you going? Everyone.
It looks really good.
mhm.
If you played Sorry We're Closed
Music.
recently, you've probably found
One of my
yourself
one of my
nodding your
favorite
head to
categories. I fucking love OSTs, man.
I want to play this game so
We
fucking
all picked
bad.
specific drive, except for Frank picked
Hey, what's
the
going on,
code.
everybody? This is Elder Mike Keys.
Hell yeah.
Master, and we are
I think for this category, I went and actually listened to some of the OSTs.
music.
Yeah.
Music
That hat is sick.
to deepen immersion. It can bring out emotion and it can create long-lasting impressions.
I like this guy's hat. It just says "Hi" with the Wii logo on it. Hell yeah, dude. That's what I'm talking about.
I'm talking
I need that hat.
the haunting melodies that linger as the screen is fading
I like
black.
that
I'm talking the
developers
sweet
still
tones
can't
that
figure out
drive
webcam
in the
stuff.
hearts and the souls.
Specifically the
I love
XSplit
it, really.
VCam.
The right kind
You know
of
what?
music
I'm gonna say it though. I kind of like how personal it feels that they're doing it like this.
No, totally. It's fine.
No, absolutely.
Instead of some like
It adds
gaudy
a certain
like on
charm to
stage
it.
like let's get Kojima out with like a million fucking
It takes me
million
back to
mirrors.
2020.
Mhm.
I kind of like
Yeah.
it. I kind of like it. It's very indie, right?
So
Exactly.
cute.
It fits the theme.
I need to play a game like this on my
By
Steam
Hollow
Deck.
Ponds and composer Eli Rainsbury.
Mm,
Fee, my Steam
Again,
Deck has
all
become
of
my
these
Blotch
soundtracks
machine.
slap.
it's so, dude. I play it on my iPad too.
Pacific Drive by Ironwood Studios.
Yeah.
We gotta play this.
I tried
We
to
gotta
load
code
this
for
up on my
this.
Steam Deck. It wouldn't do it. I gotta try on my PC.
Is it compatible?
It says it is.
Pretty sure it is.
Yeah. This looks good though. I want to play through this.
By Demagogue
I
Studio
played this
and
at
composer
PAX
Shane Berry
23.
and Igor Simic.
I think this is the one I picked here.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, I could hear why.
Mhm. Again, all of these slap.
Yeah.
There's the wrong
By
answer.
Puddle Studio and composer Brian Gibson. And Wild Bastards by Blue Manchu and composer Ryan Roth.
I love a roguelike, like choose your own adventure. Couldn't do the first person aspect, but everything else, I will play that portion.
And the Indie Game Award goes to?
Man, them folk at Ironwood Studios for Pacific Drive. Come on, man.
That's also a really good soundtrack.
Yeah.
Again, they're all amazing.
Hey everyone, I'm Will Roger, composer
I just
of
love
Pacific
indie
Drive.
games.
I'm sold.
Oh, yeah.
I'd like to thank
Yep.
the Indie Game Awards
The
for choosing our
stuffy.
game in the best music category. This year had some fantastic
And
I want to know
soundtracks
who
in the
the
indie scene,
statue
and so
is
it's an
back there.
incredible
That's
honor to be
Beethoven.
recognized
It's
along with
Beethoven.
Is it
other
Beethoven?
nominees.
Yeah, I'm pretty
It's a
sure.
rare
I'm like,
treat for me as a
I'm.
composer.
I would bet that's
It's a story game
Beethoven.
that takes place right in our backyard here in the Pacific Northwest.
It's either Beethoven or
It's
George
about
Washington. I
every
guarantee it's not
single
George
sound
Washington.
without any preconceptions.
Shout
Does
out
fit the theme.
Pacific Northwest.
I'd like to recognize D'Anthony Wooten and Sam Suggs for their performances on my score, as well as the over 20 different bands who contributed to our radio soundtrack. I'd also
Hell
like
yeah, I
thank
can't wait
the
to play it.
brilliant dev team at Ironwood Studios.
We should do that
and
stream for that,
everyone who
Mario. Let's do like a road trip stream.
contributed to life. And last but not least,
We can
Play
do
all
that.
the road trip
thanks to
games.
all of the
Yeah.
fans of Pacific Drive.
Well, Pacific Drive would be like a road trip game because it's all about driving around and shit.
There's a couple of those like open roads, Route 96. There's some other road trip games, right?
Yeah.
I feel like
See,
there
this
was a
game-
lot one year.
This game had me at anomalies. It has anomalies from fucking Stalker, dude. But I'm in.
Earlier this year, these two set out to make waves in the industry by introducing drag to players who might not be familiar with the culture. We're thrilled to have them on the show to help us recognize other trailblazers who have made a significant impact on the industry
Correct.
this year.
I used Lens on my phone to see what statue that was, and it's a Johann Sebastian Bach. It's an Italian statue you can purchase for like $150
Oh,
USD.
I fuck with some Bach.
No, it's Beethoven. Sorry, it's
Oh, okay.
Ludwig.
At least in Bach, I was like, damn.
Sorry, Ludwig van Beethoven sculpture. Sculpture
Alright.
Florence.
The industry. Throughout the night, we'll
The
be
sweater,
honoring
though.
four trailblazers whose
To me, it's the
actions speak
Dark
louder
Crystal
than
fucking poster and the
studios,
Jareth
individuals, and
fucking
organizations
pop in the
with
back.
lasting impact and setting new
Yeah.
standards for innovation,
Shout out to
sustainability, and
is that getting the ninth in the background on the shelf there?
Yeah, or the Gideon. Oh, that's so. One of those books is probably The House on the Cerulean Sea, which is a phenomenal.
Green
book.
Scaffold.
Hello, Indie Game Awards. My name
Fuck
is
yeah.
Alfonso Jr. I'm the studio head
It's our
of
boy.
Research
Hell
Studio,
yeah.
and I speak on behalf of myself and everyone at the studio who I get to collaborate with when I say just how
You
much
bought
it
the
means
soundtrack,
to be
right?
recognized in this way.
Of El
Thank you
Paso,
so
yeah.
much,
Fucking jealous.
It's still,
for
it's
this
still,
honor.
it's
And
actually
I'm
still
not
like sealed and
recording this
everything.
just
I'm not
straight
opening
off
that
my
motherfucker.
phone
I'm telling you.
in a vertical
Keep with that.
format to be
That's gonna get
as
framed.
authentic as possible, especially for those who are
The
familiar with
cover
my
is
TikTok
amazing.
presence.
I don't
Speaking
know if
from
I
my
don't know if I've ever
sincerity
showed you the picture of it,
with
but the
as
cover
few
is
bells and
actually
whistles
kind
as
of
possible.
fucking sick.
To make a very long story short, I never intended Strange Scaffold to be a monolithic idea.
I love that.
Yeah,
Studio
yeah.
can or should be.
Okay, this automatically
Is what's
wins.
possible if at every layer of a
Yes,
studio
he's sinking
must
into the
locate a
bush.
problem. You work from your values. I don't want to bring perfect things into the world, even if that were
This
possible.
is so
I want
good.
to bring more things into the world with collaborators
This
who
is-
are empowered and can go on to, in their own communities, with their own visions of games, continue to make
I love
games
this.
in ways that make them feel strong and safe. I get to work from those values every day because I have had the extreme blessing
Not the
to run
wolf,
into a
dude.
talented, extremely talented,
Oh.
and good
This is
people.
great.
People like Tom Vanita and Meredith Hall and Kawatiano and Candace Udert and RJ Lake and Romero Bonacausen. The names go on and on. Thanks to all
Shout out to
those
RJ
people
Lake.
and many, many more, Strange Scaffold has had the opportunity to ship 15 games in 5 years, and we've got a lot more on the way.
Man.
So to end this somewhat long-winded acceptance, I really hope that this is the takeaway for people who are.
Is that
watching
is that
Strange
Avatar?
Scaffold is
Hot
doing
Avatar,
has
Yeah,
been
it
for the
is.
past few
Avatar
years.
or
It's that a
Akatar?
game studio is not a binary template of a thing that you do. A game
Fucking
studio
shout out
is
to
not
Bug
like
Snacks.
you can fill it with things that you love, not
Nice.
with giant spiky furniture just because that's what
Oh
someone
my
tells you
God.
makes a home good.
Oh, I like spiky furniture though.
Smash. Nice.
This fucking
Hell yeah.
soundtrack's so
That's what I was
good.
for. One of the best.
Have you tried this one yet? Because I think you would like that one a lot. I can't wait for the Turtles
I
one.
own it. I own it. I just haven't played it. It's been a bit.
That is a board game.
Our next guest understands it's not the size of the game that matters.
Oh
but the
hell
impact
yeah!
you can make.
I was so excited for this one.
Hi, this is Ben Laserbeam, Program Director of the Playtopia Festival and a member of the video game band Team Laserbeam. Over the last decade, Team Laserbeam has been committed to creating aggressively short punk games that deliver
Also a
maximum
killer
impact in
background.
the shortest time possible. So I'm really honored to be presenting the Bite Size Game Award. I think short games are so important. I think that it is so great seeing developers respecting the time of their players and giving them experiences that are just as impactful as longer games are. And I think it's a
Yeah.
rebellious act creating short games like this, which are often sort of non-commercial. They're the kind of games that you could never see coming out of the AAA space, and it's the kind of thing that only indies can do. So high fives
I feel like
to everyone
some of my
that's
favorite
nominated
games
for this
are
award.
always
You all
Bite
make beautiful,
Size games.
amazing games.
I
One of
love
my-
that this
We're
is
gonna
the
see more stuff
category.
like this in the
One of my
future.
favorite games of
Here
this
are the
year was
nominees
only
for
3
Bite-Size
hours.
Games. Buckshot Roulette by Mike
Exactly.
I kind of, mouthwashing was pretty short too, and I really like that game.
Yeah.
Buckshot Roulette's really fun. I play this a lot
The
with
Operator was
some
the
of my friends.
game that was 3 hours and it was so good. Click holding? Oh my god.
Detective, the Secret
I haven't played it yet. Own it.
Yes!
I haven't played it.
Cute.
Duck
Minami Lane by
Detective.
Dudes.
You had me at Miami.
So cute. You can pet the cat.
Minami. This is so fucking good,
Yes.
y'all. So good.
Thank goodness you're here by Cold Supper.
This game's funny as
Yes.
hell.
This also is hella fun, yeah.
Shout out Harv who bought me that game. And I need to that was one of my holiday waits until I get to play it. So
And the
I'm
Indie
very
Award
excited to
goes
play this
to-
week.
Thank goodness you're here by Cold Supper.
Woo!
Woo!
Frank got that one.
We love British humor.
We do love British humor.
James here from Cold Supper.
Will here from Cold Supper.
We're here in Barnsley Town Centre. We just wanted to say a big heartfelt thank you for the award.
Thank you.
It would be hilarious
I
if somebody
love
was
that.
just in the other building, just staring at them.
Right? Adorable. Fee picked
Our
Buckshot
next presenter
Roulette,
understands the
and
intricacies
Mario
of
and Carlos
crafting a
picked
game
Click
from
Holding
tooth
for that.
and bone all by
I think some of my
themselves.
favorite streams this year I've seen people play Buckshot Roulette, and it was
Shout out to Birth! Oh
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
My name is Madison, and I'm a solo developer.
Dude, we should play the
I love
multiplayer mode.
Requires
being
you
so
to
normal
spend a
about
huge
this.
percentage of your life sitting alone at your desk and obsessing over your craft and making things. Starting a game is easy and finishing a game is grueling, and it's amazing that any game gets
If
made.
y'all
at all,
haven't
but
played
especially
Madison
when it's
Karst
just one
games,
human dedicating
go
their
play
life to
them.
make something.
She's so
Our next
incredible.
award celebrates those people who choose to spend their time alone making things for others. Here are the nominees for Solo Development. Animal Well by Billy Basso.
oh my god.
This game's gorgeous.
This game looks
Children
so
of the
good.
Sun by Renee Rother.
Shout out to this game. This game's
Insane.
really cool. This is a Frank ass game, if I ever say so.
The Custodian
For
by
sure.
Kyle Thompson.
So cute. Oh, I can't handle the cat.
Knuckle Sandwich by Andy Brophy.
Mario's been killing it with the game Rex lately. I never would have picked up 1,000 Times Resist, and I'm fucking obsessed with that game.
Yes.
It's really cool.
Beautiful game.
It broke my brain in the best way possible.
And the Indie Game Award goes to Animal Well by Billy Basso.
Shout out Donkey.
Well deserved.
That was
Thank
Fee
you,
and Mario's
Thank you so
pick.
much. This
Yeah.
is just extremely cool. I spent about 7 years working on Animal Well, and for most
That
of
wallpaper
time,
looks
it was just
cool.
this kind of
I respect the speakers. Those are some
personal
giant ass
project
speakers
that
for
I
a
was,
desk.
Kind of embarrassed to even say the name of.
This
so
man
to
is
see
getting
get this level of
boomed on.
Recognition is very.
That
unreal
looks
to
like a
me.
speaker that would have
IGN
existed
and
in like
618
a
were some of the first groups
2005
to
home.
cover animal.
Yeah, I mean, most of the
was
high-end
still
speakers
relatively
look like
obscure
that,
and
but I can
hardly
tell
anyone
from
knew
here
about
that
it.
that
So
that is
this
some
was
sound
super
right there.
genuine.
Oh, yeah.
Those are
While I
JBLs,
did
if I'm not mistaken.
work on Animal Well alone, I still had plenty of help making it
Even his background's
into
on mine.
something that many
Aerial
people
Nights,
could
We Never
actually have
Yield.
access
That
to
was
and marketing
flying.
it. So
My
I
and
wanna thank
Carlos's
some people
pick,
for that.
featuring
First,
one
my
and
business
only
partner,
Blessing
Dan
Adeoye
Gilman,
Jr.
who led the project, his sort of business and marketing wisdom. And when he joined the project, I was able to transition to working full time, which was amazing. I want to thank Jason and Leah and everybody at Big Mode. Still super honored that you chose Animal Well as your first published title.
Is Donkey's name Jason?
And then I want to thank my girlfriend Madison, who's another solo developer, for just talking with me each day about game design and art and programming, and also for giving me this award. And then
that's
I just
adorable.
want to thank there's the broader community in general, all the people, in the Discord server, the moderators, people making guides and fan art and video essays and mods, and there's just so much stuff that I keep finding on the internet that blows my mind, and all that stuff just makes it into an infinitely larger bit of culture than what I initially made, and for that I'll always be grateful. Thank you so much.
That's sweet.
Love it.
This does look so
You
fucking
may have noticed
cool.
that one game was missing from the category. Aerial Nights We Never Yield. Back when the nominees dropped, Neil reached out to us and let us know that We Never Yield wasn't a traditionally solo developed game, so he respectfully withdrew it from consideration. However, we still wanted to invite Neil on to be a part of the ceremony and share a few words about Daniel Wilkins, the talented composer behind the Never Yield music, who tragically passed away in November.
Wow.
Hi, I'm Neil. I was Dan's best friend for a very long time, almost 17 years, where we went to school together, we got our first bank accounts together, and we worked on the Never Yield games together. And I just want to take a second to tell you all how much of an amazing person, developer, and friend Dan was. Dan was a nerd, just like me. He loved nothing more than to talk about video games, to play video games, to argue about all types of different things in the video game space, but also call me very early in the morning and talk about what anime I just absolutely had to watch. I want to tell you how much of a dope person he was, how inspiring he was, how he had all these creative and different ideas that would have contributed to video games and just music in general. I could sit here and talk about Dan and how dope he was forever, but we don't have time for that. I would just like to tell you how Dan would love an event like this that honors and praises game developers and gives them their flowers while they're here. One of my favorite things to think about is how there was a time where this guy came up to me and Dan while we were at some event, and he just started telling Dan how amazing he was and how much he loved the music that he created, and how Dan talked about that for days, because oftentimes we don't praise developers. We don't tell them how much we appreciate the work they create. All Dan ever wanted was to make music for video games. So I want to take the time to thank you for giving us the opportunity to make games for you all, for giving us the opportunity to live our dream, and and to let you know how much of a dope person that man was, and how much I'm going to miss him. And my hope for all of you is that you all find a friend as good as he was to me. Thank you all so much.
I was not expecting to cry tonight.
Damn.
That got me.
Shout out to Dan.
Yeah, shout out. It's really cool that they could.
I have that same record player, by the way.
Son of a bitch.
This is currently sitting in my Steam cart waiting for me to have money.
Give me the crown.
Hell yeah.
Damn, he was 34.
Jeez.
Yeah, he was young.
Playcrafting was integral to our start in the industry, so we're honored to have one of the key members of their crew on to present the category for innovation.
Hey everyone, I'm Christy Pride, this is Dio, and we work at Playcrafting. Over at Playcrafting, we work to bring events, resources,
We should have
and
had an animal
opportunities, and a
counter
sense
for
of
this.
community to devs at all stages.
Oh, I
of their
didn't
career.
notice the cat. I saw the cat in the background, and then I looked at it and see the cat in the blanket.
Innovation lies at the heart of the indie scene, making indies the lifeblood of the entire industry. It's where new ideas are born and the boundaries of gaming are consistently pushed. Tonight,
Also, shout
we
out Berserk
recognize the
Sword.
games that stand out for their bold creativity. Ones that
Not to
challenge
scale, because that thing would be
conventions
fucking
and redefine
huge,
expectations.
but still pretty fucking cool.
Beyond their artistry, innovative games help democratize the medium. They remind us that gaming
I like the
isn't
Sailor
solely
Moon
defined
vinyl in the
by
background.
multi-million-dollar blockbusters.
Mhm.
It's an accessible canvas for anyone with a vision.
I
Here are the
want
nominees for innovation.
like a neon sign background.
By Paul Hart,
Can we
Lee
bring
Williams,
back
and
putting
Akbar
swords in the
Games.
background of your room?
Oh yeah.
Karmazoo.
You
by
you
Paz-
can
I feel
do
like
that.
that's a
Frank.
lost craft.
You can do
You
it.
can't. I know you can. It's just gaudy as fuck nowadays. You know what I mean?
A little bit. but
It gives like
bringing it back.
katana. It gives white man with a katana like feels. You know what I mean?
Arara by Sven Algrim, Mathilde Hoffman, and Bastian Klausdorf.
So fucking cool.
Rusty's Retirement by Mr. Morris Games.
Freaking love this game, guys.
The
He has
instant I
over
saw it, I
1,000
was like,
hours in this
"Fee's gonna
game."
love that.
I put in like 60 hours into that game.
Y'all slept on this. This game's great.
And the Indie Game Award goes to Crypt Master by Paul Hart, Lee Williams, and Akbar
Heck
Games.
yeah. Nice.
Congratulations.
This is
That
the
was
one thing I'm
probably
calling
my
you guys out for a conclusion. All right, y'all had him. Is accepting the award now. God damn it.
Are you saying? What are you saying? Industry plant? Is that what you're saying right now?
Just saying.
Mario's calling it an industry plant card. Rip.
I'm kidding.
It is my game, and I did single-handedly make it
I love this so
in the
much.
face of great adversity. For example, the oafish meddling of my two chief minions, Paul Hart and Lee Williams, the Laurel and Hardy of game development.
Alright, score update. Fee and Carlos are currently tied at 3.
Continued interference
That's respectable.
from David Logan and his gang of clowns at Akubara Games, plus incessant noise from the composer Sorashu and the game's voice cast.
I can't
of
get over this. This is so
insufferable
fucking
old
cool.
hams. So, I'm not thanking any of that shower. I gather it's also customary on these occasions to thank the players for enjoying the game. But then I've seen what those
This guy still gives me mad like return to slab or suffer the curse like kind of vibes. You know what I mean?
Indie Game Awards for recognizing my excellence.
Crypt Master, VTuber of the year 2025.
Can the Crypt Master be my VTuber persona?
I'm worth it. I'm keeping it.
I don't have the voice for it, but I feel like I could rack the horns, you know?
This is really cool.
Just fucking
It's
cool.
very unnerving, but very cool.
Life happens in the blink of an eye, and our next presenter understands how emotionally devastating that can be.
Oh, great.
This
I
game
thought we
fucked
already
me
had
up.
the emotional devastation, Mike.
Hi, my name is Richard Beer. I am the engineer and one of the developers of the game Before Your Eyes, released in 2021.
Have y'all heard of this game, right?
We won a BAFTA award. Very proud of what we've done.
think so.
You play with the
impact that
webcam,
the game has had on
and if you blink,
fans.
it
And
switches
Oh,
scenes.
yeah.
Games have a rare ability to
Yeah,
move
that
us,
was so
making us
fucking
feel
cool.
things we didn't expect and creating connections that stay with us long after the credits roll. Tonight, we honor the indies that have profoundly resonated with us this past year. Games that offer personal, emotional, and thematic experiences that leave us a lasting impression. Or, to put it simply, ones that have made us bawl our eyes out. Here are the nominees for emotional impact. In Stars in Time by Insert Disc 5.
Nice. I love the art style in that game.
Kind Words 2 by Pop Cannibal.
That was Frank's pick.
Nice.
Neva by Nomada Studios.
Neva.
Self-Loss by Goodwin Games. Thirsty Suitors by Outer Loop Games. Until Then by Polychroma Games. And the Indie Game Award goes to Neva by Nomada Studios.
Neva's just cleaning it up in this category on like every
Well
award
deserved,
show.
though. So Fee and Carlos picked Neva. I picked Neva for Game of the Year, so I picked Self Loss for this category.
We want to accept this award on behalf of all the people at Nomada Studio, Berenice.
I want that poster though.
I want
Both
the
of them.
Gris poster so freaking badly.
It is great to see that there's still room for personal stories in video.
Both of their games are absolutely beautiful.
Oh yeah.
Congratulations.
Well deserved.
Well deserved. I cannot handle games that have animals that may or may not. Yep. Can't handle it. Can't do it. But worth
Hello,
it.
IGAs, and thank you for this award.
Freaking sick
for
t-shirt too.
recognizing, how shitty the industry
I love the
was
studio so much.
for a lot of people. over
I'm
the
here to
last
steal
year.
everyone's t-shirts.
New Blood single-handedly keeping the boomer shooters alive.
You know, we put up that bill.
I wouldn't say single-handedly, but they're definitely helping keep them alive.
To pay tribute to our friends who got laid off, but also
Volition.
let the industry
You could have had it all.
that there are still studios out there
Fuck.
like New
I forgot
Blood
Volition went under this year.
who will always love and respect our friends who make those games. And the truth is, that kind of stuff only happens at the indie level. You know, we don't have any investors, we don't have any shareholders, and we don't have any masters. So,
Oh my god, what that
we
is
can do whatever the fuck we
PTSD like
You know, we do
trigger
have
for
a lot
me.
of friends,
Shareholders, get
but
out of
we are
here.
a small company, so we can't hire all those developers. We can't fund all their new projects, but we could put up a finger or we could put up a billboard.
Does Dave do the voice for Gabriel?
So if you take anything away from that billboard or all the layoffs that have happened over the last year, you know, I'll say what I said back then over the summer, and that's to hire those developers, follow their new projects, and shout out when you see them.
He
Oh,
sounds like
shit, look what
Gabriel
these-
for some reason.
Former Roll 7 devs are doing. Look
That's
what
the
these
shirt he's
former
wearing
Arcane devs are doing.
from Ultra Kill. Well, that's the bot from it, but
Indie games are the beating heart of the video game industry, and there is absolutely no amount of corporate greed or bullshit layoffs that is ever going to change that.
that's awesome.
Hell yeah.
Fuck yeah, New Blood. I gotta play this game. This game looks fun.
Back in the Wii U days, there was one indie in particular that helped break into the mainstream.
Fuck yeah,
with
Shovel
in Hand.
Knight.
And here
Hey,
we
look,
are,
Fee, it's Turbo Granny.
Still talking about it today.
Turbo Granny!
Gameplay design is all about creating mechanics that flow seamlessly, challenge us in just the right way, and keep us fully
She
immersed
looks like
in
somebody
our
who
experience.
works at my work, and I was
Our
very
next category recognizes
confused for a
indies
hot
that have
second.
excelled in this area. Ones that not only offer stellar mechanics, but make us think outside the box. You know, like using a shovel for more than just digging. Here are the nominees for gameplay design. Balatro
I don't know.
by
We've been
Local
using
Fun.
Shovel for Murder for a while.
Guys,
Like it's been a multi-purpose thing.
Pop Collective.
Grun does look really good.
I like the
These
style of
first
this one.
two were what we were split on.
Mini Shoot
Yeah.
Adventures by Soul Game Studio. Nine Souls by Red Candle Games.
Also really good game.
This does look awesome too, yeah.
Teeny Glade by Pounce Light.
Also really cute. No.
Victory Heat Rally by Sky Devil Palm.
I think
yeah, we
this
like
is
good
one of the
drift.
hardest categories.
Hmm.
And the Indie Game Award goes to Balatro by Local Thunk.
That's
Balatro sweep. Balatro sweep.
Frank and I picked
Thank you for
Grun,
the
and the
Gameplay
rest of
Design
y'all
Award
picked
for Balatro.
Balatro.
I adore
Yeah.
interesting systems and emergent
Woo,
synergies
local
when I play
thunk.
games, and I set out to create something with those elements for myself.
Also an
with
indie,
a few
like
friends
he's
of mine
an
when I started
solo
working on
developer.
Balatro 3 years ago.
Also rated M
I love
now.
that I ended up
I don't know if you saw that
being able to
on
share this passion project
Twitter.
with so many players
Going
from
off
all
on
over
Twitter
the
how
world.
like
I want to thank
this
everyone
game's rated
involved in
M,
the
but
creation of
like
this game.
EA Sports gambling
Ultimate
games are
Pro
like
staff,
rated 3+.
Lawrence F, the musician, Martin DeMayer, my friends, my family, and my partner. I would
Love
not
that
be
it's
here right now.
freaking Jester.
Jimbo.
It's pretty iconic.
And what's funny is that's why it's rated M, because it has cards that look like scary. It's like what?
Our next presenter is Martin
What?
DeMayer. Never sus, and arguably wears way too many hats throughout the industry.
Shout out
Hell
to
yeah.
Oh, I guess he's hidden.
Hi,
Getting some
I'm
huge
Victoria
names.
Tran, the community director at Innersloth, creators of
Huge.
the game Among Us. I'm also the co-signer at our indie game fund Outer Sloth, a Wholesome Games co-organizer, GDC advisor, and I write a monthly community dev newsletter. As you can probably tell, community management is very important to me, very dear to my heart, and it's a title that covers so much more than most people realize. Whether it's an individual or a whole team, they're the unsung heroes who wear many, many hats and capes. And I guess you could say pants and other clothing items, but I'm getting ahead of myself. Really, they're handling everything from player support to keeping conversations positive, marketing, sometimes PR, organizing events, managing feedback, it goes on. They endure a lot, but their work is vital in creating a space
AKA
where
doing
players
like
feel
the job
heard,
of 5
valued,
people in
and
one role.
connected. Our next award celebrates those who have gone above and beyond to foster a vibrant, inclusive community in an industry that can make doing so a little bit challenging at times. Here are your nominees for community management. Aggro Crab. Black Tabby Games.
Ugh. Obsessed.
Obsessed.
Local Thunk. Massive Monster.
It's got to go to Massive Monster.
NPC Studio.
That's
Cult of the Lamb.
right?
It sure
yeah,
is.
it has to go to Massive Monster. They've been incredible this year.
People got married
Yeah.
at their
Yeah.
at their panel.
That was my vote.
I'm gonna buy the game. Like,
You better Black Tabby.
And the Indie Game Award goes to Aggro Crab.
Interesting.
You can see it too. Aggro Crab's beating to community too.
Holy shit. Thank you so
Yeah,
much
we
for
didn't
the
know
award
that.
in community management at the Indie Game Awards.
Yeah.
When we got told that Aggro Crab won, I think I handled it pretty well. That's so cool. Like, I just think that I held it together.
Yeah,
I
it's
really
a
wanted to
reaction.
tell how I was feeling. I want to bring attention to the studios, devs, and community managers that were also nominated for this category. So please make sure that you check out Black Tabby Games, NPC Studio, Pounce Light, Local Thunk, and also our beloved friends over at Massive Monster. I never thought I would get the opportunity to meet so many incredible people through running the community at AgroCrab. Over 3 years later, we've grown over 600,000 crab fans across multiple platforms and even more who have played our games. As a community, we always try to bend the limit on what we can say and do as marketing and community. I mean, we're making games. Why can't we tweet about how there are microplastics in your balls and there's nothing you can do about it? Or that we added a gun? Or that Krill has a dumpy? Or that time that we literally just tweeted peanut? No, you can't say that one.
Why not?
Because a bunch of people are going to be watching, and you probably don't want all of them to hear you say the word peanut.
I want to thank every player in our community who has either purchased our games, played them, said hello at conventions, or even drawn incredibly raunchy fan art
This is
that I will never
giving somebody who grew up with
unsee.
unrestricted access to the internet, and I mean that so
Thanks to
affectionately.
the support of our community as well, we've
Mhm.
managed to raise over $70,000 for a variety of ocean conservation charities, including WDC and Sustainable Coastlines. That's the equivalent to buying another crab's treasure about 2,000 times. You are why we're here today and why we can do such things. Community management is something that is a team effort. I'm so grateful to lead the community for our insane studio, but our community is as incredible as it is thanks to my partners in crime. I mean, our entire studio is filled with talented devs who were willing to pitch in with helping to make funny videos or even pitch an idea or especially help with the freaky content that I couldn't do alone, and I wouldn't have it any other way. They're the best and they are what makes AgroCrab who we are. And finally, I want to give a huge thank you to the community managers of Aotearoa New Zealand and all of the other community managers throughout the world. You are the backbone of the gaming community, and do not let anyone else tell you otherwise. It would be a mess without every single one of you. So thank you again, and Godspeed.
Hell yeah.
Carlos has pulled ahead with 6.
Hey, we're so honored that Outer Sloth is one of the industry impact recipients. That's super cool. Forrest, that's this guy, Outer Sloth, and I are really happy to see how it's taken off like this. For those who don't know, Outer Sloth is our indie game fund that we made after the success of our previous games, Among Us and the Henry Stickmin collection. Thank you so much to anyone who has bought those games, played them, continues to play them. You help us do cool stuff like this, and also just help us survive and grow as a studio with no investors, publishers, or acquisitions. Outer Sloth was designed to offer deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among Us days. It's our way of combating predatory deals that don't keep the developer's sustainability or success in mind. Unfortunately, we have seen a lot of those, we have experienced them, we have been offered them, etc. So yeah, it's a little wild out there. But sharing our success and supporting indie games is incredibly important to us.
Oh my god, that sound every time.
A little bit more independence.
Welcome.
Alongside Casey
You're
Adams
currently
from
winning.
Crick and a mystery friend contributing to the
Good job.
Outer Sloth money pool.
Job, Carlos. You're winning.
Signed 7 games.
You're there you are.
For a
What's up, buddy?
total of 16 games and growing. Outer Sloth is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable industry. If you'd like to find out more, maybe switch the games there, buy the games there, you can always find us at outersloth.com. Either way, keep supporting indie games.
I think you have a fan on behind you, Carlos.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I just came home to a ripped pillow.
Last week, the Woman-Led Game Showcase gave us a
Oh no,
glimpse
one of your
of what's
pets
to
ripped the
come in
pillow?
2025. Tonight,
So-
they're here
Acting a
to
little-
recognize the standout achievements from the past year.
Crazy. That's on my end.
It's been a little stutter.
Hi, I'm Shar, the founder and director of Women-Led Games. Indies have always thrived on creativity and fresh perspectives, and tonight we celebrate a studio that's pushing the boundaries of both. Our next award honors the outstanding achievements of a game developed by a women-led team, one that reflects the diverse, greater, more inclusive, and more exciting. Here are the nominees for Women-Led Game. Board Let's by Anti Games.
That what just happened?
Something happened?
Key Locker by Manana.
Can you restart the stream on Discord? Yeah. It's getting kind of stuttery.
Key Locker looks like really cool game too.
Mexico 1921, A Deep Slumber by McCullough Interactive. Nightmare Cart by LWE.
I put it up. Is it loaded yet?
Yeah, give me 1 second. It's loading up on my end.
Yeah, it's taking a moment to load.
Everyone do? How's the award so far?
The load, pretty good. Pretty good, actually. It's a better award show than other award shows so far.
Shocker, our friends do amazing shit.
There we go.
Shout out to Jewel Osco.
Hell yeah. As
Hello,
it should.
everyone. First of all, thank you for taking us into account for this huge honor. Mexico 1921 is our first
Shout out
game
to all
for a
of the
lot
games
us
that
on the
were
team, so
nominated
it's
for this.
really a crazy thought.
Shout out to Love Ghosty
we
as
can-
well. That
we
game
get
was
to be here
freaking
and
incredible.
that we get the recognition from our peers and from people we admire. It's been
Also,
a
shout
long
out
journey,
Phoenix
so I really
Springs.
wanna
That was
thank,
in the
our
trailer for
team
this
for
award,
making-
but
for
not
making
on
this
the
story
nomination
a
list.
reality and for allowing us to toggle the line between what a game really is a game really an archive? Can an archive be a game? It's been a crazy journey, so all I
As
can
someone
really
who
say is
loves
thank
history,
you for
yes,
this
yes,
time,
it can
for this
be.
space,
Oh,
and I hope
absolutely.
we can
Yes,
continue to build a
100%
world
agree.
where
Yes.
games like this and stories like this have a chance.
My
So
favorite
thank
game as a kid was literally about Joan of Arc. So yes, by all means.
Our next presenter is no stranger when it comes to writing for demons, gods, and
This is
secretive
our second to
townsfolks.
last award.
Yeah.
Howdy, I'm Son M of Perfect Garbage fame, and I'm here to introduce Narrative for the Indie Game Awards. A great story can transport us to new worlds, make us feel deeply for characters we've never met, and challenge our ideas about the world around us. The following indies deliver just that, an unforgettable narrative filled with compelling characters, immersive worlds, and thought-provoking themes. Here are the nominees for Narrative. 1000 Times Resist by Sunset
Hell yeah.
Visitor,
Oh, fucking good. Oh my god.
Arco by Arco Team,
I really want to play more of this. I played like a few minutes. It's
I'm
like
obsessed
super
with
hot,
this
but different.
Caravan Sandwich by Studio Plain Toast,
Yes.
This one
Caravan
also
sandwich looks so
All of
Also,
these
shout out to
look
that studio for just not giving a fuck.
Last Time
I
I
w-
Saw You by Nagoroshi Artworks,
This was Frank and I's pick.
That's gorgeous.
Nice.
and Mouthwashing by Wrong Organ.
Mouthwashing is so
Oh.
fucking good.
I love it, but I'm so scared of it at the same time.
It's there's a part where you have to like walk slowly through like a graded area and a horse ghost monster fucking follows you. It's scary.
1000X Resist by Sunset Visitor. Congratulations!
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
This fucking game, y'all. Oh my god. Fine.
Yeah, I heard that game was crazy. I was watching
my name is Mauricio,
Christian,
and I'm the creative I think director talk about at
it, or
Sunset
Peter
Visitor Studios.
in
Hello,
the gamer.
I'm Pinky Lee,
YouTube
and I
site,
am
man. It was
writer
great.
and narrative designer at Sunset Visitor Studios. On
I
behalf
still
of the
don't know what's
cast and
going on
crew
in
of
the game.
1000
I
Times
love it.
Resist. On behalf of the cast and crew of 1000 Times Resist, thank you. We're so grateful and honored to be awarded Best Narrative.
We want to thank our team, Colin McDougall, and Tan, and Koda Yanagawa.
We'd like to thank our composers and sound artists, Justin O'Coin, Lynn Cacho, Drew Redman, as well
Also,
as
shout out
Hannah Riley,
Canadians,
Jay
fellow
Lowe,
Canadians.
James
We love
Meads,
it. Oh, yeah.
And our family and friends and mentors.
Added a
for all
self-insert.
years of support.
You gotta do it. Same thing for
Shout out to Tim
Waltro.
Hortons.
Shout out to Tim Hortons.
I had Tim
Shout out
Hortons
to Maple
today.
Syrup.
We'd also like
Shout out to hockey.
Justin Bieber, where you at?
Congratulations.
Trailer Park Boys.
So incredible.
Which are some of
The
our favorite
narrative,
games
it's
this year.
like told
Arco,
non-linearly, and you're
Caravan
diving through
Sandwich,
memories, and
Last
it's just,
Time I Saw
oh
You,
my god, fucking
Fear the
insane.
Spotlight.
Yeah, how Peter was
and
talking about it on the gamer, I was like, oh, I was like, I've seen this game, but like I've never heard anyone talk about it.
Blown
Also,
away
shout
by
out
the
Carpool Gaming. Like
engagement,
3 people had
support,
it.
and love for 1000
No,
Times
one
Resist.
person had it as
To
their game
everyone
of the
who
year.
has taken a moment to play our game,
Don't
thank you.
spoil my
It
Game of
means
the
so
Year
much to
video,
us.
Fee. Gosh.
More than
I
ever
said
before,
Carpool
we
Gaming, my
are
friend.
Oh, sorry, what's that?
Are you Matt?
I want to
I don't know,
dedicate this
maybe.
award
It
to
may or
our
may not be my Game of the Year
grandparents and
this year.
pets,
I don't
many of
know.
whom, passed away during the development of this game.
Whoa.
And we wouldn't be the same people we are today without them. So thank you to them for giving us something to carry. Hecky Grace.
Hecky Grace.
The chills I felt. Oh my god. Game, y'all. This game.
Looks very, very, very good. I've heard nothing but great things.
I will say, if you're squeamish about eyeballs, there's
Hi,
one
everybody, I'm Tim
scene.
Schafer from Day of the Dead.
I
On
am.
behalf of the whole Day of the Dead's board of directors, a curation
Woo!
committee, and the whole
Tim
crew that
Schafer.
puts together all
That's
these shows every year.
fucking
I wanna say
cool.
thank you to the Indie Game
This is
Awards
wild.
for
This
recognizing
is
Day
wild.
of the Devs and its efforts to highlight the best in indie games and others. We have been around for over a decade, but last year we became an official nonprofit, just to make our mission clear, which is
So I'm like 1 degree. We're all like 1 degree away from Tim Schafer. That's like how that works.
I've met him.
to just
Yeah, I
celebrate
met him
the
at
arts,
E3.
promote the art
He was so
form,
fucking
to,
cool.
highlight games that might be
There you go.
overlooked
Of course
and also
you have.
highlight
He's
the
met
developers that
everybody,
make
it
those
feels
games
like,
and bring
Mario.
them together
I try.
with the fans.
Not
It's a
enough.
really fun atmosphere that is much
Mm.
more of a games festival.
It
than
feels
a
like you're
conference of
succeeding
any kind.
to
So
me.
thanks again to the Indie Game Awards, and thanks to the whole Day of the Devs crew and everyone who volunteers to put those shows together and spend the time to find the best games out there to bring them to everyone's attention. Thanks to all the developers who share their games and everyone who's shown up to our live show in San Francisco or watched the trailers online. Thanks for supporting Day of the Devs for all these years.
At PAX East 2023, we met with Toge Productions to discuss an idea for this next category, an award to honor someone who makes a significant impact through storytelling each year. When it came time to choose the first recipient, and therefore name the award after them moving forward, there was only one clear choice.
Thank you. Thanks for the opening game because I won't be able to do that yet. So my name is Muhammad Fahmi, but you can just call me Fahmi.
Oh,
This is a cute game. I played a lot of it. I need to finish.
well, I'm gonna cry again.
I was not prepared for how much the showcase was gonna make us fucking cry. I mean that so affectionately.
All right, sorry, I had to order food.
Hi, I'm Chris Anthony, founder and
Oh,
CEO of
Jesus.
Toge Productions. I work on Coffee Talk together with Fahmi. Fahmi is a great game director, a great colleague, and a great friend. He had made a huge impact during his time at Toge Productions, not only to our studio and everyone in it, but also to the wider indie game development community. Through his games and his kindness, he inspired many people all around the world. I hope that his memories and legacy will continue to be remembered and that his work will be able to inspire many more.
Hi,
Truly
my
some
name
freaking
is Sasha
incredible
Ariana
game.
from Pixelnesia and Toge Productions. I had the privilege of being one of Fahmi's closest friends and collaborators. I've worked alongside him on What Comes After and After Love EP. Since his passing, I've taken on the responsibility of continuing the narrative work for After Love EP in his honor. Fahmi was more than a friend to me, and his loss was a profound blow that left me deeply shaken for a long time. and witnessing the collective grief within the indie game community only reaffirm how deeply his absence is felt. And it's no exaggeration to say that the industry lost a voice that is truly irreplaceable. Fahmi was a storyteller of rare passion and vision, brimming with narratives he longed to share with the world. And although his time with us was far too brief, I take solace in the stories that he brought to life through his games. And I hope we continue to share stories to each other in whatever medium we see fit and carry his legacy forward.
Selaku orang tua Muhammad Fahmi merasa bangga menerima penghargaan ini. Terima kasih kepada pihak penyelenggara atas apresiasi yang diberikan untuk Fahmi. Terima kasih juga kami sampaikan kepada semua pihak yang selama ini selalu mensupport Fahmi.
Kecintaan dia akan industri game lah yang membawa namanya dikenal. Bagi Fahmi, game bukan sekedar hiburan, namun juga sarana membangun imajinasi dan menciptakan dunia yang bermakna. Penghargaan ini menunjukkan betapa besar dampak yang dia tinggalkan. Meskipun Fahmi sudah tidak bersama kita, semangat dan cerita-ceritanya masih hidup di hati kita dan terus menginspirasi bagi siapa saja yang memainkannya.
Man, thank you so much, man. Like,
I thought I was safe, and then his parents came on.
That was a very
Yeah,
personal
that
project
was.
for me.
I know, I'm
It
having
helped me through a very weird time in my life.
having a hard
and
time, especially when the parents
I'm glad
just
if
showed
it
up. I was
can
like, oh.
help you
Yeah.
in some kind of ways too. I just want to say thank you.
In that
game
room
basically
too,
changed my
actually.
life, and you, the players,
Yeah.
are part of the things
Same room.
that changed my life for the better. So thank you so
Immediately
much.
noticed the
Yeah.
Scott Pilgrim books.
Games are kind of crazy, man. Your legacy can live on through them. Same thing with like movies and like other art and forums and everything like that. But something about games makes it a little bit more special, more, you know.
A little bit more personal.
Many believe
Mhm.
will be a future Game of the Year contender
That was
here
a
at the
beautiful
IGAs.
segment.
No pressure.
That's one of many that we've seen so far as well. There's some stuff you got to see later.
Well, hello
Oof.
and welcome all you party
What up?
people. We finally made it. We're here at the
I want
final
to play your
award of
game.
the night.
Please
My name
release
is
your
David
game.
MacKinnon. I'm the creative director over at Studio Xavier and the developer of the surreal adventure RPG She Dreams Elsewhere. Coming
It also
soon.
has a beautiful
It is my
collection of
honor and a
keyblades.
privilege to present the big kahuna, the big cheese itself,
got me at Keyblades.
Game of the Year.
Yeah, he's a really cool dude.
Now, look, I know we all just love award season. We all love the discourse. We all love asking questions like, oh, what's the point of award shows? And why did this get nominated? Why didn't that get nominated? Davion, when's your game coming out? And honestly,
That's what I'm saying!
Is your game coming out?
and also extremely
Just said
serious. Because Game of the Year, it's more than just a title. It's more than just an award. It's a celebration. It's a celebration of the games that
I'm gonna
have
call
come
him out
out
on
and
Twitter
had a
after the
profound
show.
impact on this industry and its players, whether it be for their
Do it from Point of
artistic
Progress.
direction,
Not even
excellence in
yours. Do it from
storytelling,
art.
unique
That's a
gameplay
collective.
mechanics, or because they were really just that
I love
good.
his jacket.
The following indies have done just that. They've captured our
It took me a second. I
imaginations and
assumed. I thought for a
redefined
second
what's
before I saw the
possible
eye, I thought it
within
was a
our industry.
Togepi one.
And
I
on
don't know if you guys
behalf of
seen
our
that. They have like
entire
a Togepi
community,
one online.
I am so,
Mhm.
so
Mm.
grateful for their existence.
Oh, what a freaking.
So without further ado, here are the 10 lovely nominees for Game of the Year. 1,000 Times Resist by Sunset Visitor.
Nice.
All right, let's see.
Oh.
Animal Well by Billy Basso.
It's a stacked year.
It is.
Arco by Arco Team.
God, I gotta put more time in this game.
Balacho by Local Thunk.
Blacho Sweep.
It's possible.
Crypt Custodian by Kyle Thompson.
Cute.
Lorelei in the Laser Eyes by Simogo.
Oh my god. Looks so freaking good.
Mouthwashing by Wrong Organ.
This game is really fucking good, dude.
Yeah, I played.
I gotta play through it again.
I played the first hour of it. That's
By
really
Nomada
cool.
Studio.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I gotta put more time into it, but
It's pretty short. You can get it. You can get it done in one session. I think it's like a 3-hour game.
By Red Candle Games.
Nice.
And UFO 50 by Mossmouth.
You
Guys,
should.
I freaking loved UFO 50.
You have to try it if you have not. It's 50 games. It's fucking crazy.
Yeah. Once you recommended it, I immediately I got the key. I got it. So that's next year. I can't wait.
So, without further shenanigans,
Ooh, we got a whole
Indie
prop
Game
and
Awards
everything.
goes to
Okay, that's it.
It's birthday card.
Birthday card.
Balacho by Local.
Yes. All right, congratulations.
Good job, Blatcher.
How much did
Local
Fee
thug.
pay?
I'm honored to accept this award for Game
No,
of the Year.
joking.
I did. I actually am now
incredible
broke.
indie games this past
My
year,
entire
including
life
a lot of
savings
fellow
has gone into
Gone.
this,
And I'm so
guys.
proud to represent
No,
Into Blatcher?
absolutely not.
Mike and
See,
Kyle are like
you
getting
say
the money
that.
to like, you don't have to give this to
Our
us.
games are able to take big design
You
and
don't have to
aesthetic
do
risks
this.
in a way that AAA games cannot.
Guys,
And
I don't know
believe
how to tell you how much I
2024 was
love this
truly a
freaking
banner year
game.
for independent games.
It is one of those things where you turn on
However,
this
the thing that
game
sticks out
and
to
then
me the
10
most to
hours
sign
goes
off
by and you're
Balacho
like,
was
what
the incredible
happened?
love and support
There was
for
sunlight
games.
outside and now it's
This is a great
gone.
industry, and every
What has
person I've
happened?
spoken
I
to
heard
has
that
been
from
passionate,
Jordan Peep over
3
at,
days later.
and
shared
willing to lend a
screens.
helping hand.
He
Yeah, I
just
gotta
got
try
out
it.
of Arcade and he's like, I
There are a lot
lost
of wonderful
6
humans in
hours.
this line of work,
Also,
and
shout
I
out
would
for
like to share
winning
this
Mobile
award
Game of the
with
Year with
everyone.
Apple, with
I sit on a
Apple.
lot of shoulders to be here,
Yeah.
and I hope I can
I want to
put a
thank
fraction of the success
Frank
forward.
for buying this game so I can play it on a Steam Deck.
You know what's funny? I didn't buy it. So okay. I was kind of curious if the Steam family, if you could see the other family games on there, and you can.
Yeah.
Now that we know the proper pronunciation,
Now I have to go buy.
We know who we're mailing all these awards to. That is a wrap on the
So
inaugural
cool.
Indie Game Awards.
Congratulations to all of our nominees and recipients, and thank you to all of
And
our
for the
incredible
tie.
presenters who
Fun
took the
fact.
time to help us celebrate a fantastic year for indies.
No more crying.
Shout
No more
out
crying.
6-1 Indie, dude. That was a good fucking show.
Creators, organizations, and more who made tonight
If y'all
a
fucking
reality.
make me
Thank
cry
you.
in the last
The
couple
IGA started
minutes,
as a
I will
text
fight you
exchange
next
back
time I
in
see you.
2022
I will
amongst the 6
I will
crew, and
accept a
it feels
really
surreal to be here
fantastic
with you
Kyle
all
hug
in this
because they're the best,
Once
and
again,
then I will
they
take him out at the
are.
knees.
They
So
are. I got
good.
goosebumps when you said it. They are like so comforting.
Very okay.
It's-
Like you're like everything goes away. Like I'm like, oh man, I'm really
Mike,
stressed, and he
you
hugs
give
me, and I was like,
incredible hugs too, I promise. Both
does,
of them,
he does.
good
Mike,
huggers.
shout out to Mike's hugs. I haven't got a Kyle hug yet, but definitely Mike.
Kyle hugs are really special.
God, I haven't seen Kyle since
Thousands of lives have been negatively
2019.
affected by layoffs, studio closures, and consolidation. And
Ugh.
Mike,
Mine was
do you want your
East
kneecaps?
2020.
the war
Oh
in
shit.
Ukraine continues to wreak havoc
That's
on so many
kneecaps.
lives.
Do not make
Why
me
does-
cry again on this camera.
Mike, if you watch this back, I need you to answer me a question. Why does everybody own the same goddamn record player, including me?
Why is it so good?
Valid.
The LP 120 or LP 1 something? I don't remember the actual designation. It's so fucking good.
With us to celebrate the games that help give us an escape.
The Indie Game Awards will return in 2025, and gears
Hell yeah.
are already in motion to elevate this proof of concept into an unforgettable event for the
We love
foreseeable
it.
future. We want to build the IJs together, so if you have a moment, we'd love to hear your feedback. Head on over to the official website.
Give
where you
these
can fill
people
out a survey
funding.
With your thoughts on tonight's ceremony.
Give them
And of
funding.
course,
Give
don't
these
forget to
people
support
all
of
your
the
money.
nominees, presenters, and
Billionaires,
more by checking
pay
out
up.
the IJ Steam event.
All the billionaires
want
watching our
the
IGN.
Play more indies.
Yeah, I want the chick Razor Man to show up.
Chick Razor Man. Good job, everybody.
Yeah,
Congratulations
good
to
job.
all the winners.
Nah, for real, really.
All deserved. Everybody deserved to be here. It's been a great year.
Slow us down.
Guys, we're gonna be
Judges.
on this list.
Ah!
We're right there. We're right there.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
Whoa.
We're on IGN. Hi.
Oh my god!
Hi. Woo.
Yeah.
I finally made it, Mom. You're dead, but I finally made it.
Oh, that made me cry
Our
at the
name
end.
is there.
Nah, she was a horrible
man.
person. It's all right.
Jesus Christ!
Yeah.
There's a lot of emotions going around right now. Holy shit!
Being ping pong balled. Jesus.
Y'all weren't prepared
Oh,
for the
man.
Carlos the Lord drop right
No.
at the end there.
Oh my god.
Okay,
all right.
But shout out to
One more cry.
I have our final rankings of our picks.
Okay.
So with a tie, let me start from the end. Okay, Frank had 1, I had
Hell yeah.
3, In third place, we have Mario with 6 points.
All right.
Congratulations.
Okay.
And a tie for first, we have Fee and Carlos with 8 points each. Congratulations.
Congratulations.
I knew the moment that like there was 3 awards left, I'm like, it's either Carlos or I getting it at the end. So, and if Carlos had gotten it, he would have taken the crown, but we now get to
We
share.
just share, yeah.
Yeah, it's a timeshare.
This will be
timeshare.
I was gonna say Mary's gonna understand this reference. It's the WWE Women's Title when they broke it in half.
Yeah.
So they both carried it. They were dual champion.
Guys,
Oh man,
this is phenomenal.
that was a great award show.
So good.
To everyone at 6-1 Indie, everyone who worked on this. This was absolutely insane. Congratulations. Also, kudos to you guys for bouncing back after having a bunch of corrupt / like messed up. Like, I know those guys spent hours trying to get that all set up and then having it not work. Really shitty, but you guys flawless.
Made it
Freaking
happen
killed it.
anyways.
Made it happen.
Shout out to Playcrafting for doing the live watch party.
That's gotta be cool,
really
yeah.
exciting. That happened out of like last minute, kind of out of the blue. They were like, "Let's do it," and that's awesome. Thank you so much for inviting us to be a little piece of this inaugural Indie Game Awards show. I can't wait for this to become the biggest Game Awards show of the year, as it will.
Absolutely.
By next year, I'm calling it now.
Yeah.
I'll give you 3 to 5 years, but
yeah.
This is perfect. It was delightful. It was a celebration of everything that I love about games. What I love about games is you lovely people on my screen and the fact that I get to know you and make cool shit with you. And this really felt like a love letter to what we do and what we love, and it's just such an honor. Oh god, I'm gonna cry again. To be a part of this and to get to witness such a historic moment in the history of the indie game scene and what this means for the scene going forward.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, as someone who has been part of many different type of communities over the years, to see and be a part of originally one of the bigger groups with these guys, to see them be able to branch out and create their own thing over the last several years, making an actual name for 6-1 Indie and providing for the actual indie crowd has really been pretty remarkable. And now this is a gift to, it's almost like a gift back to them as well as a gift to, obviously, to all of us. And yeah, I'm very blown away, especially, you know, those big powerful moments that we got. You know, those were unexpected. I was not expecting some very personal moments in there, and I think that really added quite a bit to the showing overall. I do love that, of course, everyone who receives a reward seems to get as much time as they want and can entertain as much as time as they need. You know, that's very special. And yeah, man, the fact that Tim Schafer showed up was on my fucking list.
That's crazy. That's awesome.
Oh yeah.
Shout out.
I sent a message to
so
Mike
cool.
and Kyle on the side. I was like, Tim Schafer.
Tim Schafer.
Tim Schafer.
What the fuck?
Yeah. Shout out to those two, man. That was that. Like honestly, on the barometer of how I usually like these shows, it went by really quick, but it felt great throughout it. Right? Like by the time we got to the end of it, when you said there was only 2 awards left, I was like, damn, we're already almost done. That's a good sign. That's a very good
feeling.
sign.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a good
100%.
feeling because it's like, okay, you kind of want more, but you got enough. And the production of it, right? Like the music, the way it looks, it's so fucking professional. It looks so good. But I do like how it still kind of keeps it grounded in, like, you know, you got just the devs, you know, in their offices just talking about their games and getting their awards and everything like that. And it still feels indie in its own way without feeling like the Game Awards level of like corporate, right?
Yeah.
I hope it stays like that because goddamn that it makes for a more entertaining show. I definitely like that a lot more than the other award ceremonies that we got this year because of that.
Right.
No, I mean, I agree, and it's interesting, like, to see the progression as Mario mentioned, like see where they go from like, being like a fan group and kind of funny, all of us kind of being like together, and talking, and then seeing them branch out and kind of create their own thing and see the space that it desperately needs representation and take it upon themselves and slowly build 6-1 Indie, showcase new writers, showcase new editors, showcase games, in general, and then to have that all, and it's so easy to be like, they're in it just for the fame or whatever. Like they're just generally good ass people. It's easy for us to say because we are friends with them, but
Right.
I mean, so many of them are just amazing people, and I'm glad to call them friends. I'm really happy, and to see them excel on such a high level. I knew for a fact, like when I think it was last year's Game Awards when Indie Game was like in the pre-show, and it barely got anything done, and there was a big uproar being like, "Hey, there's already the controversy. What's considered an indie game? What's considered not an indie game?" Then you barely showcase the award. Last year was a shit show when it came to the proper Game Awards or whatever. And I think a lot of us had the same idea, and we all tweeted it out. I think Mario did, Sly did, I did separately. And be like, 6-1 Indie's the place. If anyone's going to do Indie Game Award, it should be them. I'm not saying we contributed. I'm sure they had ideas beforehand, but we all had that similar idea, right? Like if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be fucking them because they are amazing at this, and it just shows. Even just a little bit that I got to watch here and experience is just amazing. And I'm really proud of them, and what they do for the community, and just in general, they're just good ass people. So it's good to see good people just excel.
Yeah, absolutely. I know I've been friends with everyone over at 6-1 Indie for such a long time, and it's being able to see them branch out, like you guys said. And also, quite honestly, shout out to all the indie developers who were a part of this. I really appreciate the fact that they mentioned at the beginning, like, yes, there might be winner in a category, but all of them are huge successes this year. They were all phenomenal in their own right, and I appreciate the fact that they took an opportunity to highlight a lot of fantastic games in the genre, and also being able to branch out. Don't like the fact that they made me cry multiple times, so
You almost got me. You almost got me to tear up.
you lost a
You
point
almost
with
did.
me. I'm just joking.
I had to hold them back.
You almost made
got
Frank
me.
feel feelings.
Yeah.
Man, you hit hard
Only
when
I can
Frank
make me
almost has
feel.
feelings.
Right.
No, but yeah, no, this was like honestly, like it's just so impressed overall with the professionalism, the way that everything was set up. The timing was phenomenal, like you guys said, and just overall, just really fucking well done. So I am so excited to see what they do next year and get to see everything that they get to accomplish over the next year. Shout out to all of them. And let's shout out some indie games, guys. Just shout out indie games in general. Phenomenal.
Play more indies.
Indie games.
We
more
love
indies.
indie games.
Yeah.
I want to say before we go though, I am rocking a purple button up today. I want y'all to know I did grab this out of my closet to wear last week. I looked at it and then I put it away and I was like, I'm wearing this for the indie game award.
There you
Perfect
go.
color.
Perfect.
I love it.
So, had to save this to match the 6-1 indie branding, you know?
Well,
Awesome.
I think this has been a lovely evening. Again, thank everyone here who is watching this later, joined us in the chat, or of course here in the floor, my co-hosts, my wonderful, wonderful friends. This has been a fantastic time. And again, thank you to, of course, Kyle and Mike and everyone over at 6-1 Indie, all the game devs, all the people that contributed to this. This has been a wonderful, fantastic night. And we wait for many more to come. So super excited about that. I guess going down the line, try and give everyone, where you can find them, where you can see us, and then maybe the plans of what we're doing for this year. So we could just kind of catch up with that. I'll start with that since I'm already speaking. So you can always find me at Twitter at that Mar Rivera or Blue Sky as Mar Rivera. And then to talk about a little bit about the plans going forward, Metal Gear Solid is back. The episodes are edited. We already released one of them. We reached 500. Congratulations. We're at 518 now. That's awesome.
Let's do it.
Oh my God.
That
Give
does
us all your
mean-
money.
Yes, give us all your money.
All your money, please.
Start paying me, Google.
We'll talk about how we'll utilize that in the future because we also have to set it up. But also in terms of, thank you so much for getting us to that. That was so cool when we got the notification that we hit 500. And now that we've surpassed that by 18, it's so crazy. Thank you, Game Awards. Thank you, hopefully, Indie Awards for that bump. And we're going to keep on trucking. And then some of the content, like I said, Metal Gear Solid will be released up until the end of the year, where we'll have the entire saga of Metal Gear Solid 1 up and ready. So that's fantastic. Maybe a post show with me, Frank, and Harv. We should talk about that. We had some ideas, if I'm not mistaken. And then, of course, I believe there's some bonus episodes for the Remedyverse show that we have going on, of course. It's not a loop by Carlos. So excited for that. And then the remainder of Halo Forever will be out, and some DCG, and then Game of the Year, right?
DC Grads, we're just about to wrap up season 2, and then we'll do a couple more bonus episodes in I think mid-January. We'll do those bonus episodes before diving into season 3, which is the DC AMU, which is kind of like what everybody thinks about when they think DC animated movies.
Except for today.
So we're getting there. We're
Today was
diving
awesome.
in.
Today was awesome.
But yeah, I guess I can go next. You can, of course, find me with Carlos over on DC Graduates here on Point in Progress. You can find me everywhere on the internet at SlyCloudMC, doing Served Up Sundays with Dre on We'll Throw the After Party. And then also in our content slate, the first full week of January, we will be releasing our Game of the Year videos as we do annually. So you'll get 6 days in a row of all of our Game of the Year goodness, and I'm very excited to see what we put together for that.
Yeah. I'm going to pass it off to Carlos. Go for it.
Yeah. So, of course, I'm your doctor and recommended dose of nerdiness, aka your nerd today, Carlos Rodriguez. You can find me here at Point in Progress, where, as Sly mentioned, my awesome co-host, we do DC Graduates. We have some cool stuff on the horizon. Speaking of JJ, he's going to be on next week's episode, where we talk about Superman Unbound. But this week we have a sequel to Superman Batman that is gearing up. I can't wait for that episode to drop because I think it's going to be a fun one. As Mario mentioned, it's not a loop, it's a spiral. It's continuing on. We have a bunch of bonus episodes because I didn't know there was a side game called American Wasteland or American Nightmare. And so I put a funny bit in there. Yeah, that
American
also is a
Wasteland
good
is a very good Tony Hawk game.
That is a very good Tony Hawk game. But yeah, shout out. I put a funny joke in there, so I can't wait till Frank sees it when the episode goes live. There is a funny little gag I put in there because Frank is the one who told me. He was like, "Yeah, there's that one." And he was like, "Yeah, it's canon." I was like, "Ah, fuck, god damn it." I am having fun with it. I will preface this. I am generally having really good time with it. It's just like, oh my god, there's more episodes. Okay, season 1's never ending. But that I calculated right before our Game of the Year. All the episodes should be out for season 1. There'll be a little break, and then we'll go right into Quantum Break, which I can't wait because especially after that intro trailer that you made. It's really good.
Y'all haven't seen yet. Y'all haven't seen shit yet.
No, not yet. I might have to. I might need your help for a new pick. It's a different idea. But yeah, that's where you can find me.
All right, we'll go ahead into Fee. Fee, where can we find you?
Hi. You can find me on the internet everywhere over at Zoranix, where I make really silly content, and I'm going to be streaming a lot more over the next few weeks because I have vacation. So I have some indie games that I'm going to be playing as my little, just streaming with my little PNG tuber, because you know what? Sometimes What?
Sorry, not to interrupt your plug section, but I just remembered something and I did not tell this to you, so I'm gonna share it with you live on air. When we got our Twitch recap for viewers or whatever. Guess who was my top streamed, top watched stream this year? It's one Zeranix.
Me! Oh, that's so sweet. Oh my goodness. Well, funny enough, I'm gonna be streaming tomorrow, because I have the day off, and so I'm gonna be doing all sorts of stuff over there, over the next few weeks, and also have some fun things planned over here. As you guys know, I like to make graphics and fun stuff. So over the next few weeks, you might see some pretty cool stuff, or who knows, in the new year, we'll see. Some fun spoilers or like hints. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe I like kept everyone hostage as I showed them all sorts of fun things I wanted to make in the new year. Who knows? I didn't keep anyone hostage. It was a very fun time and we had a lot of fun for hours on end. But I digress. So yeah, you can find me over there. You can also find me, of course, at Carpool Gaming, where I talk about Xbox, over on the Xbox Drive. Super fun. And we have a massive Game of the Year podcast that was 6 hours long. So we all sat down and it was a lot of people and we all talked
6
about
hours. It's
yeah, it was 6
crazy.
hours. I came up with something called the mini Gaudi, which is essentially just demos, my favorite demos of 2024. So
I love
yeah.
that. We love killer demos.
It's killer demos. So yeah, I have a lot of things in the works, a lot of things I'm going to be doing, and who knows, maybe we do something in the new year where I actually get to do stuff on the main channel again over here at Pip. So man, because I miss you
Love that
guys.
for you.
I love that for me too.
I'm praying. There's some good
We gotta do
ideas
something.
brewing.
I have
Praying.
ideas for you. There's games I want to play with you.
I want to play games. I want to watch movies. I want to do crazy nonsense.
We should
in
watch 8
2025.
Crazy Nights as a collective.
Absolutely. Why not?
Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy. Sly, have you ever seen Adam Sandler's 8 Crazy Nights?
I have not. Do I?
Oh
need
my
to?
god, that is a fucking Christmas classic.
How have you not seen this movie? It is.
I've never seen it.
It's a
wild.
Christmas
It's great.
classic that is
It's-
not about
you know,
Christmas.
The
Guys.
best part was it's Hanukkah, but the best part about that is Sly doesn't know what happens at the end of that movie, and I need to see the reaction.
Yes.
It's a musical too, so
It's
you'd
a
love it.
musical.
It's a
Yeah,
musical.
it's a musical.
You've got me.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So as much as no worries. As my section has become everyone's section. Yeah. By all means, I'm here for the party. Yeah, you can find me everywhere online as Zeranix. Go check me out. It's really fun. A lot of craziness.
Frank.
Chaos.
Frank, what's your favorite demo?
Love chaos.
Demo?
Yeah.
I don't play a lot of demos, man. I just buy the game. But my favorite game out of the indie show was definitely Mouthwashing, because that game's fucking great. But while we're here, you can find me at Point in Progress ordering food, because all of the stuff that I ordered is out of stock, and it's so annoying because the person I'm just like, just get me chicken thighs, and the person's just like, here's a picture of every piece of chicken known to man that we have at the store, and I'll be like, just give me a pack of chicken thighs, dude. But you can find me here ordering food and gonna go make it at Point in Progress. You can find me on Metal Beard Solid. Go ahead, check out my Game of the Year stuff when that comes out, because that's gonna, I'm sorry Carlos in advance, I've been writing the script, and man, I talk a lot.
Nice.
I talk way too much.
Nice.
Just drop that in the ChatGPT to trim that shit down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I've been posting clips too, so I let me know when you download those, because we need to get those out of the drive.
I'm gonna
'cause
have to do that.
I'm using up
I
that
need to
drive
make some
space. But yeah, you can find me here at Point in Progress. You can find me at my TikTok at the Frank GV, where I post my freak nasty clips straight to your fucking eye holes. And then yeah, you can follow me on Blue Sky, Frank GV, and Twitter at Frank GV. Check out my Steam profile, Bobby Backshots. My Steam year in review was in, and I played a lot of video games this year.
Oh yeah.
Fantastic. Again, thank you all for watching. Thank you for all listening. Please leave a comment down below if you like what you see, like what you heard. Hit the subscribe button so we can keep going. Let's get to 1,000, so we can actually get money for
1,000
ads.
more years.
Get money for ads and stuff like that. But of course, this of course has been a point in progress production. Thank you so much, and progress has been made.